So, we're here.
Yes, we are.
3 best friends sitting in a room.
That's right. 6 feet apart.
Because they're not gay. 6 feet apart because they're not gay. So, anyway, right? Today, I feel like we should definitely talk about someone who has... Actually, this is coming out pretty close to your birthday.
Yeah.
This is perfect. Let me see. Hold on. Let me look at the calendar.
My birthday's on a Wednesday this year, I think.
So this one is the one we did, and then Manny's Sunday is gonna come out.
I don't know why I have to keep looking.
So Manny's is gonna come out. So this is gonna come out September 8th.
Oh, my bad. No, I'm looking at the that month.
No, yeah. So
yeah, you're right. It's a Wednesday.
Yeah. So it comes out September 8th. So it is pretty close to your birthday.
Well, no.
Shy 2 weeks. Talk about someone who has started this podcast from the ground up.
He's very dear to my heart.
Very dear to mine's. Has never stopped grinding on this shit, even.
Just hear it very slightly in your ear.
That's why we can't take shit serious. We've never really had a full on heart to heart because it's shit like this.
We're emotionally constipated.
We're demanding. You guys found that out last week. Exactly. So anyway,
it's always gonna be like that. Always.
Stop. Let me finish first.
Right, go ahead.
Someone who has never stopped grinding at the shit, even though when Marc fell off at one point, I fell off at one point, has always stayed strong and been the concrete and the base of this podcast, Mr. Victor Rivera.
Now's the time to do that.
Yeah, now is the perfect time. So definitely just wanted to feel like we always focus on like what Marc's goals are, what Marc's got going on in his life. Always focus on what's going on in my life, what the goals I have and everything and what we're accomplishing. But I feel like we never had Victor pour his heart out on this podcast.
Like who is this guy?
Who is this man? You guys just see a cute little Puerto Rican with a nice jewelry on, always wears nice clothes.
The wavy hair
because he wears dewies. You know what I mean? Turn around, Vic. Show your face.
I mean, they're
looking at that right there. Look right there. And then look back at that one too.
Look at them. Then look at me.
look at that one. Then look at that. Are you turned on yet? I am.
You should be.
Oh, Marc's phone fell.
Let's not worry about that.
So, I feel like, Vic, talk to us.
What do you want to know?
I feel like we should ask the question.
Yeah.
I feel like that just.
I feel like I want to know more about you.
What do you want to know?
How big is it?
Even I don't know the answer to that.
Come on. You never took a tape measure to that?
A tape measure? That sounds like it would hurt.
No, Jesus. We're not slapping it on like a fucking slap band.
Just like
Jesus Christ.
Would you ever, the slap bracelets?
The slap bracelets.
Would you ever, like, the sides of like a tape measure are kind of like sharp, kind of like,
Like, you're not slicing your ding dong.
I know, but having it that close to it, I feel like just by chance.
It's not going to. Come on.
All right, I'll do it today.
All right. You convinced me.
All right.
I'll use the measure app on the phone.
Fucking. That shit gonna be like 2 inches. That shit, I don't believe that shit.
I tried it. I don't believe that shit.
Man, that shit said I was like 2 centimeters, dog. That shit fake as shit.
Stop playing with the iPhone. Come on.
Yeah, play the shit out of me, man. No, but like, come on, man. Talk to us. Like, what? You talk to us off air. How about on air? What are some of your goals?
Ask me something.
Let me work out to it. Okay. Damn, you're so quick to rush into things. Chacho meal. So look, right? Goals.
Mm-hmm.
Throw me a few.
I'll catch them. Don't worry.
Let me know what are your goals in the next year.
That's fucking hard.
All right. Next month.
No.
I feel like that's worse.
I mean, next year I'll graduate college. Most likely probably be going to graduate school to get my master's.
Just give me chills. School is like, ugh. Sorry.
Yeah. And a couple other things as well. I'm a quiet person. I don't like to talk about what I want to do until like it happens.
It's like
then I'm like jinxing it. But like you already know like how I want to do my shit with like the CDL, trying to get my real estate license, buy a crib, like a apartment complex or something. and
feel
have
that.
tenants and shit, and have my own room in there, and just make bread off of people, and
That's
and then
honestly
have my
real estate.
and then get hired most likely for my major in something like in Philly sports. That's something I always talk about, but like or something I'm just interested about because I don't want to like hate my job. So I want to work in something that I actually give a shit about, like gaming or sports or food or whatever.
True that. I know we always talked about the food thing, how like if you do open up a food truck, guess who's running that bitch? Me.
Yeah.
Guess who's gonna go get their license in food cosmetology?
Food
Me.
Cosmetology.
Food
You don't give it
management.
makeup?
This guy.
Nah, that's definitely like a later on goal when I get older. Like I don't see myself retiring. I want to like have like a little restaurant or like a little food cart
Bro, that'd be
and just
tough.
be like have like
Vincenzo's.
just
Even though you're not Italian.
yeah.
People are gonna be like, yo, that Puerto Rican spot, Vincenzo's? And we're like,
I would just want to be like in. I guess like I mean I'm more of like a city person. I gotta right now since I'm young I want to stay in the city. But I feel like once I get older and like I slow down, I guess
Go to the
I would want to have
suburbs.
like a little like neighborhood like spot that everybody's like, yo, like you gotta go to this place, and it's like, oh, I know everybody who walks in here, like all my regulars and shit, and just make good food and just
I want to see us on Triple D.
that'd be love. But that's probably not gonna be a show by the time I'm that age.
It's gonna be a YouTube channel because Food Network's gonna
But I mean, a lot of
put
like
that shit on there.
I don't know the way I see like college and shit. Like it's never been like that's my goal. It's more I've always thought of it as like a stepping stone. Like
True.
I want to like graduate, get my degree, whatever, and like whatever job I get out of that, work for a little bit and like make my money up because I'm lucky enough to like not have loans. So anything I make is gonna go straight to me, and like from there work for myself. I don't want to like
Word.
Nah, yeah.
so like that's why I'm like so invested in this.
Start
That's
drug
why-
dealing, bro. You work for yourself.
That's why like I would want to see like one of my major things is like I see this being a thing beyond college. Like I'll get my experience, I'll work and like whatever, build my connections and then leave that and be like, all right, I have my real estate stuff. I have like whatever the hell else I got going on, like my CDL if I have trucks or whatever, people working for me. And then just have this as like hopefully at this point this has like 1 million followers and a big following and we're doing shit on the side of like doing this shit and like videos and shows and
Did y'all hear a knock?
no.
All right.
And
I'm
like
tripping.
shit with food that we always talk about and like shit with gaming that we always talk about and just have this whole media agency type thing from ETC.
Peep, the only person that talks to him about food is my fat ass.
but my ass be talking about this shit too. That's all we
Yeah.
send each other. But like building this up so it's like a big collective or like media agency where people can come to us and rent out our space to use it and we can have our videos and we have a group of community of people that follow us and like love what we do and like have our charity shit that we kind of like I brought up that we're kind of like want to do and
Yeah. That's literally my goal.
and
honestly.
travel and do all that crazy shit. Like I've even since we were like in St. Pete, I was like, yo, I don't want to live a regular ass life. Like I don't at all. Like I don't care if like money or not. Like I don't want to be like, oh, went to school, got a job, died. Like I don't want to do that. I want to be able to say like, yo, I did
That's
like
what I was gonna say in your tombstone.
Bills died.
School, job, dead.
like I don't want that at all. Even if it's like say if I'm like I said before, like even if money are not in my pocket, like I don't want to like be old and be like, oh, like what did you do? It's like, oh, I worked at the firm for 40 years and then I retired. Like I don't.
I hope you don't sound like that, bro. When you-
Like, but you know what I'm talking about? Like that shit. It was just like
I
just
have,
being.
2 kids.
I stayed with one company for all my life.
Yeah, like that's terrible to me. Like I want to do different shit. I want to be able to say that I've done a lot and like I've been places and I worked in different shit, worked with different people. So yeah.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Like you said, with the whole thing with college being a stepping stone, I kind of feel the same way where it's like, you know, it's able to help you earn the knowledge you want, but it's not like the end goal. It's kind of what you take from it. And I mainly think that a lot of the times it's like, you know, who you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So like going to college is really a big place to like, you know, just meet people and just
Network
kind of
and
have
build.
different outlets and network with people and find stuff out that way.
And you'll always have that in your back pocket, say for whatever reason you do need to go back to
Exactly.
a job. But like that's not that. A lot of people is like go to middle school, go to high school, college, and that's it. Like that
Yeah.
to them, that's them making.
And a lot of the time, it's really just from like, you know, the parents and really just like, you know, from family
Pressuring,
experience.
yeah.
But I mean, I can understand though why it's really a goal because, you know, sometimes parents, you know, they never went to college or even before. So,
So
them
it's them
to
being the
college,
first one in their family
yeah,
to do that,
you
and
know.
that is fucking
So-
huge.
so,
Which
yeah,
it is,
for
because even
sure.
in my own household, I'm the first one. I'll be the first one to graduate,
Mm-hmm.
which is awesome. So like I see this as a big achievement, but I don't see it as that being it.
Yeah,
That's my whole thing.
so really cool.
Not at all.
For sure. For sure.
What else you got, Q?
He's like, that's all I got. Thought it would have went longer.
Yeah, honestly, thought that was the whole podcast. I thought we were done now. So, no. So basically, I was just sitting here thinking about how different we are being with the school and whatnot. You know, I never was really a big fan of school. You know, always wanted to just drop out and watch porn. So no, basically what I was thinking of, I was gonna ask you is just like when you graduate and when you finally get down the right path, are you gonna bring me with you?
I'm trying to. Yeah, it's gotta muscle up. All of us. It's always been. We always talk about.
No, I'm just gonna. You're gonna be my David Dobrik, bro, and I'm gonna be your Zayn Hajazi. I'm just.
No, I
ride your.
Everything we've always talked about is it's never been like, oh, like one of us like does well and then that's it. Like it's everything we always talk about is like, oh, like if one of us pops off, like we're making sure that the other people are good too.
I've never thought of coming up and not having y'all two just not by my side. Like I've never thought of that where it's just like, oh, I'm big.
Like no, I don't know what the hell the future's gonna hold, but if one of us like fucking does music, like it's gonna be like all of us, like it's like, or one of us does film, or one of us does gaming. Like it's never gonna be like.
I think I mentioned it before too when it was like people like asking like, oh, would you ever do this without them? And it was like the reason why I'm here is because of them. So it's like, what do you mean? It's like it's the package deal here, bud.
I mean, it's like, and there's nothing wrong with like having like your own little thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But like at the main core of it, it's like this is us.
Nobody's forgetting about the other person.
Yeah, like this is us. Like this is where you kind of started from. What's the reason of like throwing them away? Like this, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it's like I think we were like talking about how like if one of us ever got an offer and it was like, yo, you got to come with us. 50 mil, you can't bring them to.
Can't bring your friends though.
It's like, all right, I'll do it, but it's 50 mil. Like y'all can't be mad at me.
Yeah.
But once I do it, I'm gonna bring y'all afterwards.
Once all that,
or not even that is like you could still play that strategically without forgetting anybody.
Yeah.
It's just like I'll take the 50 mil and then we'll just work on something else.
Exactly.
Outside of it. Like,
it's not hard. I mean, depending on the contract, but you know.
Right. They're like, you can't work with
like 50 mil, but you got to cut off all your friends and family and come with us. Whole new name, whole new identity.
To the
damn, this Woodsack. What the fuck I do, bro? What is protection program, bro? Jesus Christ, what I do? But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's good plans for you, man. Like I see you going so far because I know the type of person you are, and I know how like dedicated you get, and how like you're big on consistency and staying on your shit. I wish I had that drive. I'm a fucking loser. I don't know.
You're not a loser. You're honestly like, out of the people in this room, you're the most talented. It's just you don't put that shit into anything.
Yeah, it's so fucking true.
I honestly want to say like, I feel like you just don't have as much support at home as you do as
you bring them home in this joint?
No, I
get out of here.
I just honestly feel like that's what it is though. Honestly, like if I'm being real, I feel like that's what it is. Like honestly, like compared to both of us, I feel like it's just, you know, compared to the support at home, I just feel like you don't have it as much as like, you know, we probably would. So
give me 2 seconds, I gotta extend the time.
You're good.
We're on pause.
No, like 6 months. Like if you were to put 6 months of like dead ass just dedication to whatever you wanted to like get out of something, you'd be chilling. But like hardcore, like you're like, oh, like I want to do this. I'm not gonna go out as much. Not gonna drink. Not gonna do this. I'm gonna like go hard on like acting or comedy or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And like you would get picked up. You would get noticed. Easy. And that's not a lot of time when you consider like what you would get out of it.
I'm not gonna hold you. When I'm in the shower, I'm funny as shit. I tell myself,
soap.
I'll be, yo, them fucking soaps be cracking the fuck up. One, all right, I'll be laughing. No, I definitely agree. Marc was just trying to get deep on that, John. I kind of got scared. I was about to run out of here.
It wasn't to even be deep, honestly. It was just being.
Nigga run my home life into this.
I was just trying to be a little bit with it.
I feel that. I was about to start crying though, bro. You gotta be careful.
You got it in you, bud.
Hey, this episode's not about me. Don't switch the script.
I'm not trying to switch anything. I'm just saying, like, it's the truth. Like,
Yeah.
you could really kill it. And that's with anything though. Like, even with, like, you say you're not a school person, like, you're smart enough to, like, do it though. It's just you don't have.
I'm smart, bro. I'm just fucking lazy, and it's like
it's not your passion. Like, if it's not something you give a shit about, you have zero effort, zero interest at all.
Yeah, if I don't care, I don't fucking care.
Yeah,
I never went to school senior year. I just wanted to stay home and fucking play video games. I just didn't care.
Where's Quinten?
I used to be late to school. You know what time I used to go in?
Bro, he would go.
I remember you would text me like, "Yo, I just got to school," and
it would be
1:30.
Yeah, like afternoon. Like
I would be there for my 7th period lunch, and then I had a free period, 8th period, and I'll just leave. I fucking hated school. No, but one of the things I like always heard was like when I used to act. Calm down, ladies. It's like,
oh my god,
actor. So when I used to be in theater and shit, everyone used to gas me up and everything. But also, I also felt like I wasn't the best, and they used to say I was the best. I'm like, I don't feel it. So it just wasn't. I don't think I had the fire. Like, I didn't see what everyone else saw. That's why, like, I wanted to stick with it. I tried sticking with it. That's why I did therapy on the walls and was like always try to get connects. But it's just like I didn't see what everyone else saw.
Right.
I always felt like I could have did better. Like when I used to come off the stage, I was like, that shit was ass. And then I come outside and I'm like, oh my god, you did so good. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. Like I used to get mad.
But
like,
that's just you being. Like, but that's just you knowing that you could do better. You have.
Yeah.
You're not drinking your own Kool-Aid where you just like, oh, like I'm
not sipping my own bathwater here.
Yeah. You're not content with what you're doing.
Which
you can do more.
I'm the same way by myself, and like it's just the way shit. Like that's what keeps you getting better though. It's not just
facts. I used to appreciate more when people used to tell me the truth. Like Jarek used to keep shit honest. He'd be like, "Yo, this shit was ass." I'm like, "I fucking know, thank you." Like, fuck yes.
Not like these other people.
Give me the real dog.
Keep telling me I'm good, but I'm not.
There'd be like 10 people just like, "Oh my god, this shit was so good." Da da da, and then Jarek would be like, "Yo, ass." I'm like, "Yo, you right." Like, I'm not even mad at you.
Why is it ass though? Like you gotta you gotta tell me can't just talk shit.
Thanks.
What else you got, Q?
What else I got? How big is this? Like, no.
You still didn't answer my first question.
No, so like, talk to the people, man. Let us know like what your interests are, who you be with, things that make you smile. What numbers to dial? You gonna be here for a while? Call my crew. You can call your crew. We can rendezvous at the bar around 2.
True. But no, I mean I kind of. I'm the type to like just fuck with everything. Like it's kind of like, and I'm not saying
you whatever. You a slut?
Nah, well, I mean I am. Nah,
pick a thought. Get him lit.
Get me lit.
But y'all know how I am though. Like anything that like I get interested in, I just like dive into like heavy. Like I'm into sports. I'm into video games. I'm into music. I'm into film. I'm into photography. Like I tried to start doing coding, but I have way too much shit going on.
Codeine?
Coding.
Oh, my father about to go codeine crazy on me.
I'm into like working out and shit. Like. What else? Just a lot of shit.
I hear it.
We do the podcast shit. I'm trying to do this charity shit somehow in some capacity. I like selling vintage clothes. It's just too much.
Have you ever talked about cars, me and you?
Not in depth. I just started getting into cars heavy like because of fucking TikTok.
No cap. No cap. Always like being into cars like because my dad.
Food. Go ahead.
Always been into food since I was a child. But like cars is just like it's always been there, and that passion is just like recently as I got older, I just like found more interest in it, especially because like when I work on my car, like when I worked on the Camry and I did little shit here and there, and it made me appreciate the car. Like that's why it's like I really prefer sleepers over supers because it's like when you work on something, that's something you built and something you're gonna care about more than what the fuck you got from the factory. And it's like, yeah, that factory shit goes fast and it's fun meanwhile, but that's just the whore. That whore is gonna leave you one day. This baby you built, it's never gonna leave you because you built it.
It's the juice of the sauce.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
How long does juice last in your fridge?
Exactly.
Not that long. How long is the sass?
Sauce. How long does that sassiness last? Forever, motherfucker. So,
but yeah,
it's just like, it's like being growing up. My dad always like had cars, motorcycles, and it was just like something that like he used to take me to the races, and it was just like Atco. Atco's not around apparently. I wanted to go, and then Edwin was like, "Yo, bro, shit doesn't even
Been
exist."
going, yeah.
And I was like, "Are you serious?" so,
lying.
so I just remember like, bro, just being there and watching him race down the quarter mile was just like the fucking and like you feel it, bro. You be in the bleachers, you just sitting down, you just feel that shit going in your chest, and it's like the engine's roar is just like
it
right
puts
here.
a smile on your face. You're like,
It does. It does.
Like,
and when that shit takes, I was like, boom! They fucking just eat up the fucking road, and it's just like, yo, Fast and Furious.
too furious.
Yeah. I like to build shit up in any capacity. So it's just like anything that I can like hands-on work on. Like even like the graphic design shit where like I just on the regular I just be making logos for ETC with no reason to.
Right.
And I just be doing that shit. And it's just,
Real quick, not to like throw shit off, but it was just like, because Dom said the same thing. And Dom was like, "You're into cars?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've always been into cars." And I was like, "We just never bonded on that level, and you never asked me what my interests are." And he thought about it, and he was like, "You know what? That's fucked up. I never did." He was like, I never really asked you."
I feel like a lot of people are like that. They never ask what really interests them. It's kind of just things that click at the moment.
Like guys, literally, like when I'm at home and if I'm not on FaceTime with I'm literally watching videos of.
Why you should have not even said any of that. You could have avoided all of that.
I stopped myself. But literally, if I'm not,
I was watching American Chopper at the house.
literally, it's like every time I get a phone call. What are you doing? Just watching car videos. Like that boy sent you,
bro. I have watched every video. For past 4 months.
Literally cannot stop watching him. And I watch other shit. Like
I just be like, yo, like where'd you get your money, son? Like,
bro, he's been doing it for like 5 years.
He looks like younger than us,
bro. He's been doing it for like 5 years, and he started off with nothing.
We're creeping up on that 5th year mark,
bro. He started off with nothing, and look, he has his own garage. He buys junk and fixes it up, bro. Like
some of them aren't junk.
Some of them aren't. They're like real. They're runnable.
Yeah.
Like he can drive them to take them to the garage. Like, but he just works on them, and they look beautiful. And they're like they're not super showy. They're super chill cars.
He makes them look showy.
Yeah, and they look good. Like, bro.
There's a lot of JDM cars, like Japanese shit they have imported.
Mm-hmm.
But
he's a big fan of Nissans.
But yeah, the fucking. Yeah, so like Skylines and 240s in there and shit. But that garage is big as fuck, one. And it's in like California, so that shit's already expensive. And then I don't know how he'd be finding cars for so fucking cheap.
Bro.
So fucking cheap.
Bull gave him a car for free.
Just because he was a subscriber. But that's different. But he bought like a BMW, like old ass BMW for his friend that he was gonna give to him, but he bought it for like mad cheap.
What was it? The
E30.
E30, yeah.
And like he built
that shit was nice too.
It was nice, yeah.
Fucking that was the red one, right?
Yeah, it was like burgundy. But
nice. Yeah, have you watched the video since I sent it, bro? And he's funny as shit. He
like that. Fucking around like
did you see the video I posted on IG? He's like, just gotta lube it up right here. He's
he be doing that shit all the time.
And then he's like, oh shit, it's a little big. And he's like, oh fuck, and he put it in. Bro, I was on the treadmill, literally crying my eyes out. Like,
and he looks younger than us, but I feel like
he looks like he's 12.
Yeah, like.
I swear to God, if I look up his age and it says he's 20 years old, I'm gonna flip my shit.
He is though. He has to be.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. That's all. You know what that is? Being unproblematic.
He's just genuine and
young.
That's what I told us when we were talking about him. I was like, yo, like, just watching him. The reason people fuck with is there's no hiding that he's genuine as fuck. Like,
he only has like 180K, right? Subscribers?
No, well, because the Eliminate page has like 700,000.
Okay. I was going to say, because I know his shit is low and he deserves fucking more.
Yeah. But like, and that basically what's
790K.
What's going on there is what the goal is, I feel like, for us to have a warehouse like that big as fuck. To have the fucking real life ETC Fantasy Factory in this bitch.
Bro, that's
with
literally
the 3 of us.
Look, you just see like all the full red bars. It's just like, I just sit here and watch them.
That's literally all I think of. Like, the other company, well, I don't even watch them anymore, but I don't even know if they're still doing stuff. But Rocket Jump, like just the fact that they have like their own studio for so many different things, whether it's just recording, doing music, editing, a room for just script writing, like having like a whole studio just to do whatever you want at any time, just be there at like 3 a.m. just doing whatever.
And, and their situations like, yo, they just have a bunch of, like, I mean, there's their core group, and they just have homies pop up all the time, work on cars, whatever, do what they got to do. Yeah, that's just the thing. Like, he'll go into work early as shit, like it's a job, and not leave till midnight, 1 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
But he'll go right the fuck back too.
Yeah, he likes it.
He likes it. 2, he's around all his friends. Like, he works with his friends all day.
Bro, are you kidding me? That's literally like...
That's not working at that point.
It's not, bro, because you're literally doing what you love.
Around the people that you love.
Exactly. So it's like... And he's doing it for him. And like, sometimes like, he doesn't have to deal with the public. And it's
you
like,
only got to answer
bro,
nobody.
You don't have to deal with fucking other human beings.
It's just chill. It's like a day off every day.
I was just about to come. Almost did.
But that's literally, I mean, to like wrap it all up together, that's the fucking goal. Exactly. To do that. Like, I don't want to be in an office space unless it's my own with a bunch of random
people. Bro, literally,
I'll invite you to a corny Christmas party. Like, I don't want to do that.
When we get our warehouse, I'll probably never leave. I'll probably just get a sofa bed. It's like, yeah, I'm cool here, guys.
Bro, like every day I think, like when people ask me, like, yo, like, what do you want to do? It's like, bro, I just want to be able to have like my own studio type of place to be able to do recordings, do all sorts of stuff, and eventually get to the point where people can come and, you know, we like give that space to them to use. And I just think every day, like how it will look, just like the big space that it will be or whatever, and just all that. Like that's just every day. I just think of that. So it's going to happen.
It's good money, dog. You know what? I was thinking about that shit the other day. I was talking to somebody. I was like, where we started off from. Literally just a fucking laptop and a fucking microphone. And then now...
To be in this room. People are, even when we've had guests in here, people are like, yo, like, this is nice as fuck. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy.
They're not used to it or, you know.
I really just want to spit some fire shit. Like, I just want to be on Funkmaster Flexer right now and just fucking... Like, all right, I'm going to close it out with some fire-ass bars. Ready? Bet. Give me a word, Mark.
You want to do? I'm gonna do a random word generator.
Yeah. All right, bet. Let's do this.
I was gonna do podcast.
Nah, that's corny.
Nah, that's corny.
I'm about to do a new John. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Do you want to start off with this, or should I just hit the button?
Yo, Sphere, man, I have no fear. You think I'm scared of these words? Yeah. Yo. I'm dropping blurbs. I'll give you the meaning. I'll tell you that I'm fiending for that marijuana. That shit keep me neutral, like I'm on gas. Give you that shit. That shit is ass. Tough as shit. Yeah, look at my... Hey, you know what I'm saying? Yo, stop, bro. Take a quick glance. You know what I'm saying? I'm real sensitive, so don't talk to me about my parents. Yo, seize the moment. You know, brother, it's... Yo, summarize this shit up. It's quite
summarize it all up.
He was low-key doing pretty good. He would stop a little bit, but he was like pairing that shit
up. It's quite
together.
unlikely that I'll ever be a rapper, but I did used to play baseball, but now I'm a trapper. My life is quite disordered. You know, it's a mystery. Now it's time to get that shit because you took too long.
You could keep going.
I know, but it's hard. It's quite a mystery. I don't know how I'm around. I tell you what, when I went to the hospital, they gave me a revival and I act like a clown. This is my tribe, my homies that I fuck with. Y'all never see me with nobody else unless I'm with the studio. Motherfuckers, I don't know what that word means. Give me a new John. But yo, if you want to take shit down, we could take it down. Take it to the basketball court. I don't really know how to play, but... I'll get crazy. It's going to be a mutation. I'll rule this court like it's PlayStation. I'll give you the key to my heart, baby. You know I love it. Don't act suspicious when I come into the kitchen. Inflation. My dick is getting big. I'll tell you what.
I can tell he started losing it.
A little bit.
Inflation. My dick is getting big.
He started taking random turns.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Oh, man.
I think that's a good way to do it. Vic, Mark, where can they find you, bro?
Find me Instagram, etc Marky Mark, Twitter, Marky Mark, Victor, where can they find you?
Instagram, Twitter, etc Victor. Q, where can they find you?
You find me on Instagram and Twitter at Q, etc. and real etc at real.etc@gmail.com.
That's the email.
And real etc on Instagram.
And
Twitter.
There you go.
Let's go. He thought I wasn't gonna do it, but I did it. I proved these motherfuckers wrong. That's what I do. I always prove these bitch ass motherfuckers wrong. Not y'all. Like the streets. I Prove these bitch ass motherfuckers.
Oh, okay.
Word. I'm out.